If it weren't for the extra lives, I think cat's eye contacts would be a decent alternative to elaborate surgery. Number 85, ear today, gone tomorrow.
You do a lot of these operations then, Doc?
Not as many as I'd like to, I'm afraid. The procedure is fairly new, therefore the operation is extremely expensive. But, fortunately for you, you have a wealthy benefactor.
Oh, you say that again. She's got a nice little benefactor.
Tricking an individual's immune system into accepting tissue from another person is not an easy task. Introducing tissue from an entirely different species is another story altogether. We're still working out the bugs.
Bugs? God, that's not very encouraging.
Oh, there's nothing to worry about. We've been pumping pig insulin into diabetics for generations. It was really only a matter of time before we made full use of all their transplantable organs. We've even used bone marrow from baboons to fight off retroviruses.
Baboons? Get out, don't be ridiculous.
Hey, I'm sorry. I don't understand. Mrs. Lawson said you wanted to improve your hearing.
Yeah, well, I do, I do. But I don't want to wake up and find a couple of chimps here stuck to my head, do I?
You won't.
The penultimate episode of the series, and it's definitely an original idea, I'll give it that. What starts off as a would-be crime caper turned backstabbing crisscross unexpectedly shifts into body horror territory. From the director of the forgotten horror parody Eat and Run, Ear Today has some eyebrow-raising nudity and a conceit that's fantastical even for this show. It makes very little sense, but let's just go with it, shall we? Featuring a cast that includes Gretchen Palmer, the gal whom the djinn turned into a mannequin in Wishmaster, Phil Davis from Underworld and Quadrophenia, and most rad of all, Richard Johnson from the 1963 Haunting, Beyond the Door, and Fulci's Zombie. Elective surgery can be a risky endeavor, but that's nothing compared to the wackadoo result of a seemingly simple ear fix. The episode spends too much time building up the supporting players when exploring how this petty thief's life would change after receiving Daredevil-like powers would be far more intriguing. The big finish is appropriately horrific, and were it not for its ho-hum execution, this could have been a suitably freaky entry. Tune in next time, horror hounds, for the Hex installment in my Tales from the Crypt ranking.